Chapter 8: Cyber Threats and Security. Learning Objectives. Cybercrime. Cybercrimes against an individual person. Cybercrimes against property. Cybercrimes against organization or society. Cybersecurity. Introduction. Today we are connected to the internet through computer, smartphone, or tablet. These devices are used for storing personal information, online banking, online shopping, booking tickets, playing games, and connecting with friends over social media. Although networks of today have made the communication process very easy and have provided great opportunities in almost all spheres, yet there are various kinds of challenges and threats related to the use of these networks of today. These threats are called cybercrimes. Cybercrime. A cybercrime is any unlawful activity done through the internet, such as identity theft, where somebody can steal your email ID or password and use it to send fake emails to people, compromising false information about the product or winning a lottery, etc. Then there are credit card account thefts, internet frauds such as purchasing goods in your name, phishing out mobile phone contacts, etc., forgery, that is, parroting documents, currency, and objects of other people with bad purposes, harassing others, and mischief mongering by sending threatening messages, all of which come under the jurisdiction of Indian Penal Code IPC. Cybercrimes can be divided into three main groups: cybercrime against an individual person, cybercrime against property, cybercrime against an organization or society. Cybercrimes against an individual person. The offenses that cause or attempt to cause harm or threat an individual come in this category. These crimes can be committed in the form of email spoofing. The term spoof means to hoax, trick, or deceive. Therefore, in the IT world, spoofing refers to tricking or deceiving computer system or other computer users. This is typically done by hiding one's identity or taking the identity of another users on the internet. Cyberstalking. In cyberstalking, the person can harass and humiliate the victim by posting false information about him, monitor or view a victim's online activities, damage the victim's computer by sending viruses, threaten the victim or his family, order humiliating items or subscribe cheap magazines and deliver these at victim's house or workplace. Cyberbullying. It is an act of harming or harassing through information technology in an intentional manner. This involves insulting remarks and threatening messages sent by emails, spreading rumors about the person, either by emails or social networking sites, posting shameful photos and videos to hurt the person, offensive remarks against gender, race, religion, or nationality. SMS spoofing. In this type of crime, a person's phone number is stolen by a criminal who makes wicked use of it by sending wicked messages through an unidentified number in order to torture a victim mentally and physically. Cybercrimes against property. In real life, we hear of stealing or robbing of one's property. In cyber world also, criminals look for an opportunity to steal or rob through internet. They can steal a person's bank details and withdraw money from his account, misuse credit card of a person, spoil the system of an organization through malicious software to gain access to it. Identity theft. Procuring or stealing someone's personal information is called identity theft. It is a major issue for people who use internet for online shopping, cash transactions, and banking services. The stolen information generally includes a person's name, date of birth, account number, credit or debit card number, ATM PIN, etc. This information is then misused to acquire genuine documents, new credit cards to make purchase, withdraw money, get passports and driving licenses in the victim's name. Phishing. Phishing is a form of fraud in which an attacker masquerades as a reputable entity or person in email or other communication channels. The user is asked to visit a website in which he is asked to update or validate his personal details, like username, password, credit card details, etc. In this way, the operators of the fake website perpetrate crimes in your name after stealing your identity. Farming Farming is a form of online fraud very similar to phishing. In this type of attack, a piece of malicious code is installed on a computer or a server which misdirects the users to fraudulent websites without their knowledge in order to obtain personal information such as passwords, account numbers, etc. Intellectual property crime. This type of crime includes software piracy, trademark, copyright infringement, theft of computer source code, patents, and much more. Cyber crimes against organization or society. It is an organized and politically motivated attack to create large-scale disorder in computer networks. This category can create panic amongst civilians. In this category, criminals hack government websites, military websites, or circulate propaganda. Fact file. My Doom is considered to be most expensive virus in the world and in cybersecurity history, having caused an estimated financial damage of $38.5 billion. Cyber vandalism. It is the creation of mischievous programs to perform harmful tasks. Example, to physically harm a computer or any of its parts, putting a malware on a computer that rubs out the hard drive data or steals sensitive information. It also includes editing the online content in a mischievous manner so as to defame a website or dispute businesses. Hacking. Hacking means an illegal entry into a computer system or network. Hackers write or use ready-made computer programs to attack the target computer. Some hackers do it just for enjoyment, while others hack for personal gains by stealing credit card information and transferring money from various bank accounts to their own, or stealing sensitive information and extorting money from some corporate giants. Fact file. Bots are one of the most sophisticated types of crimeware applications that perform a wide variety of automated tasks on behalf of the cyber criminals. Cyber squatting. Registering an internet domain name that sounds similar to a widely known company or product is called cyber squatting. For example, if fannyshirts.com were a popular clothing site, a cyber squatter might register fancyshirtclothing.com and hope to rank high on a search engine's result page. The site might sell a competitive product or make money from ads. Forgery. It refers to the making of a false copy of a document such as birth certificate, driving license, currency notes, checkbook, passport, postage or revenue stamps, and mark sheets, etc., with an intent to check an individual or an organization. Special software, scanners, and other devices are used to regenerate these documents and act with the intended scam. Cyber extortion. It is a crime in which the victim is attacked first and then demanded to pay money to stop further attacks. Cyber extortion may be committed by blocking the system resource of the victim by some ransomware or DOS, denial of service attack. Hacked emails are used to do this crime. These fake emails force the users to click on some links that may install the malware. Cyber terrorism. It is used to conduct terrorism through the use of computer and the internet in order to create fear and panic. It creates large-scale disruption of computers, telecommunication networks, or information systems, so as to force a government or its people to fulfill some social, religious, or political objectives. Attacks on military installations, power plants, air traffic controls, bank, etc. are some examples of cyber terrorism. Cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is a collection of technologies, processes, and practices developed to protect networks, computers, programs, and data from attack, damage, or unauthorized access. Firewalls. Firewall is a security system that protects your computer by preventing unauthorized users from acquiring access to it through network or internet. It can either be hardware or software or a combination of both. It is enacted on the gateway of a network and follows a particular set of rules defined by the user or the network administrator. Based on these rules, it checks the incoming and outgoing network traffic. Encryption software. While transferring data over networks, we may lose data privacy. We can protect our data from unauthorized access by using the technique called encryption. Encryption is the process of converting information or data into a code, especially to prevent unauthorized access. Encryption software is used to create the encrypted text called ciphertext. To read an encrypted message, it has to be decrypted with the same software on the receiver's side. This process is called decryption. The software applications like GNU-PG can be applied to encrypt data files and emails. Biometrics. It is the most safe method to give authorization rights to an individual. In biometrics, a person is verified by means of his or her unique biological or physical characteristics. It recognizes a person by retinal scan, fingerprints, voice recognition, etc. These features of a person are saved in a database. When a person tries to access the system, the new data put by him is matched with the saved data. If verified by the unique identifier, the person is allowed to access the system. Passwords. A password is a sequence of characters such as letters, numbers, and symbols used as a secret key for accessing a computer system or network. It guarantees that the system is accessed only by the authorized users. To protect data and important information, strong passwords should be used. Backups. In computer terminology, backup refers to the process of making copies of data or data files to use in the event the original data files are lost or destroyed. These additional copies are called backups. Backups can also be used to restore the files that have been deleted accidentally or corrupted by the virus. Cookies. A cookie is a text message given to web browser by a web server. The web browser saves this user-specific data in a text file. This file is called a cookie. This file is later used by the browser to prepare customized web pages. Cookies are safe documents which can be deleted anytime. Apart from that, they can create harmful consequences if read by an unauthorized person. Hackers can use cookies to get access to the user's sensitive information, which can be misused to commit further crimes. It is advised to delete the cookies regularly to avoid any kind of privacy threat, especially when working on public computers. Quick backup. A cybercrime is any unlawful activity done through internet. Cybercrimes can be divided into three main groups: crime against an individual person, crime against property, crime against an organization or society. Cyberbullying is an act of harming or harassing through information technology in an intentional manner, such as threatening messages by email, posting of shameful photos and videos on social networking sites, etc. Procuring or stealing someone's personal information is called identity theft. Cybersecurity is used to protect networks, computers, programs, and data from attack, damage, or unauthorized access.